Tom Cotter is in the house this morning. Good morning, Tom.
Yeah.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, guys.
Tom Cotter.
Good to see you this morning, Tom.
And by the way, he's from Rhode Island.
Yes, but I'm all right now. I was paroled many years ago.
And you may recall, Tom came to national prominence when he finished second on America's Got Talent. And, the tough part was he got beaten by a dog act. And have you gotten over that now, Tom?
I come into the studio with the first name, a dog.
That's my dog.
Passive aggressive.
He's here every day, Tom.
Let's have all my ex-girlfriends show up too. Is that hell of a how do you do?
You mentioned Rhode Island, we got a dog.
Hey, Tom, how come you don't sound like you're from Rhode Island?
I'm wearing a shirt. This is my shirt. That's the best I can do. I don't know. Sometimes when I drink, it comes back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where do you live now?
In denial. I don't know if you've heard of it. I'm outside of New York City.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In New York?
What's
Yeah, so
outside of
don't
New
place. I'm still Bruins, Red Sox, Celtics.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
I live in New York, so I feel like a Palestinian living in an Israeli village. I'm the guy who wears the Red Sox jersey to Yankee Stadium. And by the second inning, it is covered in saliva. I drool a lot. I get excited. And
Do you really wear Red Sox stuff?
I
to
do.
Yankee Stadium? Really?
I've worn it on stage, and I get booed before I even make it to the microphone. They'll introduce me, and I'll be wearing a Bruins jersey, and they're booing me before I open my mouth. Before I utter a syllable, I'm already hated by the audience.
That's
I wear it
funny.
as a badge of honor.
But you win them over, right?
Well, eventually.
Okay, well, can you stick around for a few minutes this morning?
You're confusing me if someone has somewhere else to go.
And he grew up in Providence, one of the few to grow up and escape alive. And he's living down New York now. And you got twins, huh?
Twins,
Wow.
yes. Not only the Red Sox get defeated by twins. I get every day.
Every day.
I get humiliated by my twins. Yeah. We
How
have,
old are they, Tom?
The twins are now 11.
Oh,
But the material I do about them, they're like 2 years old. So they're awesome. They really are. It's,
are they boy, girl, boy, girl, girl?
2 boys.
Two
But
boys,
We,
wow.
we dress one of them as a girl. That's actually my wife's line. I just stole it. Anyway, yeah, they're wonderful, and I just hope I don't screw them. My dad screwed me up, and I don't want to follow that. My dad was a foster parent. That's what he drank, Fosters, and he was liquored up when I was a kid. And he would put me up on his shoulders, and then he would jump up and down underneath the ceiling fan. I hated that. Never forget that Halloween when he dressed me up like a dog and left me outside of that Korean restaurant. What a kid! My dad's name is Mitchell, so my brothers and I are all sons of Mitches, and we were not good kids. Got in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
Is that why, did he send you to private school to kind of get control of you?
he actually sent me to private school because at the time in Providence, the public schools were, it was Beirut. They were, I think we had the first metal detector in the country. I swear that's true.
Really?
At
Really?
middle school, Nathan Bishop Middle School,
Wow.
and had, because there were gangs, and this was like
Jeez.
back when it was like Jets and Sharks.
Yeah.
And they would bring in switchblades, so they had to have a metal detector, and my dad was a doctor, so he was fortunate enough to be able to flip the bill at Moses Brown. And all 3 of my sisters went to Lincoln School for Girls, which is where Meredith Vieira went, and other people.
Wow,
But
really?
it was the sister school of my school.
So what'd you bring to the school? A scalpel instead of
Corruption. Degenerate.
I loved your explanation of this school, Moses Brown, because maybe people have heard of it but don't know the background of it. It's a religious kind of a place.
Well,
right?
No kidding, you went to religious private school?
I did
Really?
not. No, my dad's Catholic. My mom's Rastafarian, which was weird growing up. Because Dad would bring home the Christmas tree and Mom would smoke it. I grew up as a Christafarian, but and I did go to Catholic school for a little while, and I have scars to verify that. And to this day, if I see a ruler, it's like a Vietnam flashback. But my dad sent me to the Quaker school, Moses Brown, because it was it was a good school. And he was the doctor for the Brown football team. And, Brown was right all around us. Moses Brown was started by the younger brother, Moses, and John Carter Brown started Brown University. So they're very intertwined.
Yeah.
And
Wow, I didn't
now
know
ask
that.
me if I got into Brown when I applied. No.
tough school?
I went to Columbia. I worked for a drug cartel, then I went to community college. Same thing.
So Tom, so we were just chatting with Tom about the big medical marijuana seminar that's being held by the Cannabis Career Institute this weekend over at the Sheraton in Boston. And, I think this is probably a real moneymaker, don't you, Tom?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's coincidental that I happen to be performing back in Boston when this thing's going on. It had nothing to do with
You didn't know?
No, my brother was a plant manager. He grew marijuana, and I occasionally smoke marijuana every single day. And I'll tell you this: I only do it for medical reasons. Today I have a hangnail, and it was recommended to me by a doctor, Dr. Dre. I don't know if that counts. Lyric prescription. I don't know what it was, but I took it to heart. And when I was a kid, everybody was a big. We had who were they? Cheech and Chong.
Oh, yeah.
Scooby Doo. Tell me they weren't all high as a kite. 4 hippies driving around in a van called the Mystery Machine, hallucinating that they see ghosts. They had long conversations with a dog. The dog's middle name was Doobie. Tony Shaggy didn't look like a heroin addict. I'm in favor of. I think personally that marijuana makes you a nicer person. People drink beer and they get the beer muscles. They get in fisticuffs.
Yeah.
And if you do hard drugs, you mug people and you rob banks. The only thing you attack when you're high on pot is a Rice Krispie. I mean, sure, marijuana will make you laugh at your grandmother falling down the stairs. Heroin will make you push your grandmother. And crack will make you rob her when she lands at the bottom.
There is a major difference. Okay, well, Tom, thank you very much for sharing your opinion with us this morning, and thanks for being here. You got to catch Tom tonight. He's at the Wilbur, thewilbur.com, 7:30 show.
Bring your grandmother.
Yeah. There's a big long staircase that comes down. And a seat at the balcony. Hey, Tom, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you guys a lot.